Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. Don't forget to like and share the video. Also, please subscribe and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you can know when the next video is posted. Today's video is from the Kendra G show, a dating show, and the entire link for the video will be pinned to this video. But it's a topic that doesn't get talked about a lot. It's about femcels, women that are, kind of socially awkward, don't really understand how to relate, and instead of seeing that they have a problem with relating to people, they instantly blame the men. So here's the video.
Amount of money.
No, there's not a certain amount, because I just say as long as you can make it. To be honest with you, living life, you have to at least make 60,000, 50,000, 40,000. You're broke. You know what I'm saying?
Can't argue with her there.
I've made that before. I know where that's at. I'm above that, even on the payroll. So outside of the payroll is a different amount. So I would say as long as you make over 50, 60, then you're in the range to succeed.
You know what? I get it. But that's pretty much what the average man makes. And man, you're hella average.
That could always change. You could always make more. There's no certain amount. Just you can't make like less than 50, because again, that's broke. You know what I mean?
Less than 50 stars broke. What was your last relationship, Maisha?
It's been a couple of years.
I bet it has been a couple of years, and that may even be being generous. In April of 2022, this year, the Bureau of Labor and Statistics put out a study. The average income for all men, white, black, blue, and green, was $53,000. For black men, it was $42,000. So I think it's going to be a few more years.
I haven't had a real relationship for like probably 3 years, but I've been dating since then.
Okay, you don't got to answer this question, but I'm going to ask. When was the last time you was intimate with someone?
That's fine. It's been a couple of months. I was going to say it's probably been since Valentine's Day, New Year's. So it's been a while.
Okay. So Maisha, we're coming down to the last questions. Why do you think you're single?
Because I got a zero tolerance for bullshit. So all the people that I run into, they give me a little bit of bullshit and I cut them off like amputation. I'm too busy to play with people's kids.
Notice how she totally absolves herself of any and all responsibility, not even for whom she's chosen to deal with. It's all external. Nothing possibly could be her fault.
Lie. And then over time, you already can figure out what's going on. We're women, you know what I'm saying? We're human. So I just keep running across people they still have something going on that they're not done with. And that's where because I don't go anywhere. So I do hair, I do lashes, I drop the food off, I'm here at the job, I go to the gym. The only time you'll really meet me is if you're in that circle of things. I pick up the order quick, I'm at the gym quick, I get out of work quick. I don't go anywhere. I don't hang out at bars, I don't drink. So you really ain't gonna find me nowhere. So I use a lot of social sites, which is how I found you.
So I appreciate you coming on. All right, This is Maisha. Oh, what's the age range you want to date?
Anywhere between my age 30 to like 45. I kind of like my men a little older, normally because they used to have a little more going for themselves. But now I'm finding that even the 45-year-olds have a roommate and they still catching the bus and still doing temp agencies. So I don't know.
Look, these men out here, you guys are telling me about them. Child.
It's the women, Kendra. It's the women who are breadwinners. All my clients who I service for lashes and hair, they're the ones who make the money, and we have such a hard time.
Come on now. There are men out here that have their stuff together. What you need to find out is why you and the women like you and your circle can't seem to get one. There are plenty of them out here. You keep choosing Pookie and Ray Ray because that's all you can get.
Okay, I host a show called Social Society on the All Black Network, and we have Rebecca Lynn, who is a relationship coach, and I posted the clip on my Facebook page, and basically she talked about that, how Black women are having a tough time because the dynamic has changed. A lot of Black women, there's not enough Black men to supply Black women's needs. And when
Kendra G's not wrong. She does say that. What she also says is that she stopped working with Black women because their expectations were unrealistic.
What she meant by that comment, and she got a lot of pushback, she was simply saying there's a lot of Black women, like you just said, they're breadwinners. So there's not enough equal to those women. Now, of course, there's men, black men, that also do well too, but for every woman to have a match, it doesn't really exist. So her recommendation, and I when we talked, and I'm gonna try to get her on my show, is that black women who are breadwinners, you can't keep money as a focus or you'll be single forever because there's just not a lot of options. Like, it's like just the math of it. So you might have to consider not making money the main focus, because the type of guy you're describing, A, he has to want you back. B, you already said it, he has to only want you and nobody else. So you're not trying to share with nobody, which we all get. Girl, you don't want no kids. No more kids anymore. So there's a lot
If
of
I
different
get married, I'll take a kid. I just don't want to be anybody's baby mom. I want
But she's already a baby mama.
my wants to be realistic.
When is the part going to start when she's being realistic?
And I do agree totally with what you're saying, but on side of the money thing, it's the goals for me. Like, I need you to belong to something every day. I need you to have a plan. When I ask you where I see yourself in 5 years, I don't want you to repeat the question to like buy yourself time. That's what they do when I say, where do you see yourself in 5 years? They say, oh, where do I see myself in 5 years? Like, I'm speaking English.
Oh my goodness. My question is, where do you see yourself in 5 years? She's doing a whole lot of different things, none of which are making any money. So who is she to bleep on somebody else's ambition? Get some ambition of your own.
And I think one thing, like I said, with social media, we're almost forgetting about, because like that's how Big Mama and Big Daddy did it back in the day. They ain't had no Instagram or no internet. Whoever's on the block and whoever's in the radius, that's who you settle down with.
And that's who I don't want.
She just got some great advice in the nicest possible way anyone could put it, but she just wants to do things her way, and she wonders why she's getting bad results.
Okay. All right, listen, this is Aisha, assisted living. She does lashes. She also, she works in assisted living. She's also does hair. She does DoorDash. This girl got a lot of jobs. She has one child. That's 14. She's Scorpio, born on Halloween in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. You don't gotta be in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. 30 to 45, no broke men. You can have kids, but they gotta be teenagers. If she gets married, she'll consider having another child.
And we're just going to kind of leave it there. But as you could see, she is pretty delusional. You would think that she was, a straight up 10. I mean, look, I get it. You're tired of being the breadwinner and having to take care of Pookie and Ray Ray. But I mean, look at the lashes, the hair. That's what you're going to attract. So maybe if you tone yourself down a bit, look a little more professional, you speak well, that's an advantage. But as things are now, Pookie and Ray Ray, that's your future. Get used to it. So long for now.